It's actually crazy. But whatever, I mean, these guys are all level 44, 45, so they're really try-harding. Which is fine, it's fine. People have their own ways to play. We're not doing that at all. Oh, man. Whatsoever. You keep calling Slayer Berserker. Yeah, I know. I figured it out. It's all good. Should we just let him win? Yeah, we're just gonna let him win. We have a mech! What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright. Oh, man. It's crazy. Oh, 44, 45, everything. Same idea of class though. Yep, I get it. Just thinking this is cross-server. There's no way that it's cross-server, but I feel like this is cross-server. Of level, it's pretty important up to a point. So, here's the fact. CBT's 5 days, and in 2 days you can get to level 42, okay? I think that after level 50, it all just kind of tapers off. But up until that point, level doesn't matter in PvP. You get to level 50 pretty quickly, so that's the idea. Things taper off in the endgame, but the endgame is like a week later, or 2 maybe. So we don't get to experience that in the CBT, but we understand based on the Korean servers how that kind of works, right? But those guys were definitely heavily geared, and level at this point does matter because you get access to more quests, you get access to more things that help you progress. If there was any level 48s in there, which I doubt, they have a belt which gives them more stats. And that sort of thing, because, you know, there's a little bit of things, but up to level 50. At level 50, it tapers off significantly faster. That's the real endgame. Do you recognize that at all? You should, because you played Arcade in 2015, where level 50 was level cap. So think of it very much like that. I just hope we're not fighting the same people again. So we're just going to lose points for no reason. But yeah, that's why the 3-day head start thing, the 2-day head start technically, it sucks because there will be level 40s, 42s when other people start playing, but it doesn't matter because the game is built around people playing a year late. It's built with very good systems that allow you to catch up and play the game and have fun and do well because there's no snowballing. Like, it doesn't really matter what you win or lose. It doesn't matter. It's just a game about fun PvP, right? It's not like Arcade where you can win world bosses and they give you best in slot gear or whatever. This is just literally, you do world bosses for fun. Oh, we're on the other side. What the fuck? It's the fucking same people! What the fuck? They're so... This is so dumb. Like, this guy probably has so much mana awakening that they have significantly more stats and stuff than I can even dream of, because I just don't have that stuff yet, you know? He's level 44. Just 1 level, or 2 levels ahead, that's it. Because they have access to certain parts in the story and things that give them more. Yeah, these guys are just insane. Look at that. One hit did 4,000 damage to me. Another one did another 3,000. Jesus Christ. And I have insane health, by the way. My build has 10,000 health, which is probably 4,000 more than the average. Look at that. It doesn't even do damage. I could do all these cool things. It doesn't matter. Because they don't take damage. Look at that. It's just crazy. Their gear is really high. That's okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're not proving anything. They're not trying. They're just playing. They're try hard, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. We're not. So, you know. Yeah, everybody here is so tanky. They all have 9,000 health, and they probably aren't using forged gear like I am. They're probably just using regular plus 10 gear, like, you know? Plus 12, plus 10, plus 10. Their gear... Hold on. Inspect. What the fuck? Another guy here is plus 12, plus 8, plus 9, plus 9, plus 8. That's insane. Every one of them has plus 12 on their weapon. How the hell is that even possible? That's purely RNG. And it's crazy. But you do get a purple weapon from the quest. So what they did is rushed to level 44 or 45, got the purple weapon, and upgraded that all the time constantly until it got to plus 12. That's what they did. Nobody on our team cares about that because we're just trying to have fun, right? And it's okay because thankfully in this game it doesn't matter if there's a team that does that. You just keep playing. Like, it's not a big deal. We can just exit the battlefield. That's so dumb. You can't, there's no way to fight it, right? Like, the game isn't balanced at this level for that. So, that's it. Anyways, it's after the hour, so let's see what actually happened. It's unfortunate we lost more points. See, that's weird. It's a system that makes it so that if you win 5 times, you're encouraged not to even try to queue up again. Because you have the points you want, you don't want to lose it. But whatever, it's fine. I still think that it's a fun game. Personally, I'd be playing just for the fun of it, not necessarily to win or lose. Because it doesn't really matter in the end. You might get a lot of gold out of it, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. In the long term, you know? Oh, man. So yeah, we lost a ton of points there. Search clan. Wait. Great. I don't understand. What about... What? No, it's case sensitive. Yeah, it is. So because we lost points... I'll see, it just updated. Oh, they lost points as well. But yeah, we just lost a bunch of points because we went up against the same team twice. And which is weird because I've never seen them on our server. Oh wait, no, they are on our server. I have seen them before. I know one of them. They are on our server for sure. They're just on the other team. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Item level. Did any of you catch one of their names? Because I'm going to search it in this list to see if they're even on their server. They're not, so there is cross-server. No, I agree, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not there, though. They have cross-server in this. They have cross-server in this. Is the whole arena cross-server? Wait, it is! Because I've seen some of those guys in the arena before. I think arena's cross-server. Huh. That's really good, actually. Alright, so how does this work now? Oh shit, yeah, this happens on Sunday as well. That's why nobody's won anything yet. Oh man. So we're fighting our own faction for this, because on the south side, that's the opposing faction. We're not fighting them. We're fighting our own faction across servers. And you'll see that nobody fought for these ones. It's just us and LTD. So. There we go. I want to bother Kaleida, because I want to see his opinion on all that. But damn, I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing that. I thought that was awesome. I thought that was really cool, actually. I want to turn up volume again, do all this stuff. I want to get Kaleida in here. I'm still in there. What am I doing? My freeze combos worked really well, and I was able to survive really, really well, too. So I was pretty happy with my build overall. I think the only thing that I can do better is figure out a much better way to make Icy Prism work in these super fast fights across a bigger field. I think placing it somewhere is good, but there's a short delay, and it makes it hard to make this useful. So honestly, if I can get rid of it out of my build and put something else in for freeze, I should. I just don't know what I want to put in. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to do for a cold build. I could put in Frostfall and be able to just reset my abilities every minute, but it doesn't really matter to do that. Lightning Torrent isn't bad, because it causes Stiffen. Firehawk is actually really interesting, especially this version. So I might think about that, but I'm gonna... Okay, yeah. There's so many cool things you could do in this build. I definitely don't want to do a fire build for PvP, though. I think that fire builds they do a ton of DPS, but, like, CC is such a big deal. And a mix between fire and ice is even harder to pull off. I'm sure that that's probably meta, though, given some of these abilities. Somebody's found a really nice way to integrate both, depending on some of, like, the options with the 4th purple skills. Plus there's also these things, which honestly... Oh no, you got this at level 48, wow. Okay, so nobody in that fight had these, which are like crazy skills with no cost. And do tons of damage. But I'm happy with my build. I'm just struggling to find a rhythm with Icy Prison. And honestly, if anything, I should just be using it to just keep myself alive, because while I'm inside of it, I take half damage. All I have to do is put it up, and I'm fine in here. And actually, what I did before one of those fights was I put Freeze on Frost Colossus, only because I could follow it up with Shatter. But Frost Colossus already knocks down, so it's not necessary, I don't think. But it's okay. I just need more ways to cause freeze. That's pretty much what it is. And actually, I can cause freeze with Frost Shield as well, because if I'm Frost Shielded and somebody attacks me, they get frozen. And then I can follow it up with Shatter. I didn't do that at all during any of those PvP fights. But I should have thought about that. I need to recognize freeze better, and when somebody's frozen. And then you just follow it up with Shatter, and bam! They get knocked into the air, they take tons of damage, you can follow it up with anything else. I can follow it up with another freeze if I wanted to, and keep them in place, there, and then get behind them so they can't actually target me, because they are rooted. So yeah, this is really making me think pretty hard about what I want to do with my build to make it a bit more interesting. Or even if I want to bring in Magic Barrier. Can be combined with Magic Wave that deals damage as electric damage in a straight line, inflicting stun. Oh, but after Magic Wave is used, the barrier disappears. So essentially, you can shield some damage and then use it to stun somebody. That's really cool, but I guess I don't really have very many stuns. I have what's it called? What is this called? Knockdowns. I have knockdowns, and I have airborne, and I have freezes and deep freezes. I think you should find one gimmick and one rotation. The rotation is definitely around Shatter. I agree with that. one gimmick, something that I can throw people off, is probably Fiery Explosion and Lightning Strike, because both of these are very good. This one causes Airborne, so that's a CC. This one causes... Oh, I do have stun, but it's a short stun. I think the gimmick is that I should have done this. Saved that and put that as my PvP build, because this makes Lightning Strike reach out and hit other things, and during that fight, that would have been pretty good. But instead, I put the points into Frost Colossus, which... That's okay. Frost Colossus Freeze is alright. It did guarantee me using Shatter a couple times and lifting people into the air and doing tons of damage. It wasn't bad. I don't regret not using this Lightning Strike, but this Lightning Strike is pretty good in some of those fights. Because yes, that does cause stun to all those people. As well as deals a decent amount of damage, but mostly doing it for the stun, right? The alternative also, I just take out Lightning Strike, but because Lightning Strike is a targeted skill, I can look at somebody, use it, and even if they run away, it follows them. So... yeah, I think I have more gimmicks than rotation in this Andromeda. Maybe that's the problem, because I'm not sure what to do when. I'm more like, I'm reaching in as many ways as possible to cause freeze, however I can. Okay, and the easiest way to cause freeze is my right-click ability. Those spinny ones cause freeze. The ones that go forward don't. They just do really good damage. But the spinny ones cause freeze, and I like that. It is really good. Oh, he's in there. He's in there. Heyo.
Oh, hi.
I had a lot of fun. That was great.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was a. I didn't expect that system at all. I don't know.
I had a great time. Oh man, aside from the sweaty guys, but
well,
that's
yeah,
fine.
but that's okay. Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. The only problem is that my hold on. There we go. I'll read that in a sec. The only thing is that lowered our points, which sucks, right? Because it's a system that encourages you not to queue up again if you're just going to queue up against the same people you lost against, which kind of sucks. I think that you should never be able to fight the same people the same night.
That would be good.
But anyways, it is what it is. And in the final game, you probably won't. Anyways. And I think we're still first place technically, but I guess after tomorrow we'll see the truth there, right?
We'll see.
I should be home by then. I'm not going to stream tomorrow tomorrow afternoon, but I will stream in the morning. It was awesome. That was way better than what I thought it was going to be like.
Really? What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be almost like a. You know how you have those fortresses that you have to destroy because they spawn guards or whatever? First of all, I thought this was going to be a 10v10v10v10v10v10 or something over the actual location, Windy Plains, where everybody has to go around and capture different fortresses and hold them for points over time. This is similar to that, except it's not a fortress that you're capturing, there's no NPCs, it's not on the battlefield, and it's against one other team at a time, which is interesting. But it is a lot of fun. So,
yeah, that was good.
And I got rank 1 and 2 a few of those times, and I feel pretty good about that, because I totally didn't follow anybody's orders. I was kind of off doing my own thing, just capturing points, because I knew the point was you had to capture points. And when I saw a point was open, I went that way instead. Or when I saw people on the enemy team going away from it, I went towards them instead, right? I went towards the point they came from. So that was a lot of fun.
I'm just happy I killed a bunch of people with 1 DPS skill on my bird.
Your 1 mystic skill. Oh, that's really good. Andromeda says, you got a pretty decent rotation on Slayer. Big AoE, suck, slow, idiots down, AoE on the ground, spam big knockdown shit, let clones finish the idiots. Alright, well, call it what you will. Those clones are ridiculous, and it really does make the class what it is. It's quite interesting, just the way that those clones work, but damn. It's hard to fight against it. I just run away from a Slayer, honestly. I let them do their thing, and then I run away. And then I come back once their thing is over. You know, once everything's on cooldown. And that's worked out pretty well for me. So...
yeah, I've found there's this, like, very specific happy medium radius where you can still hit them with ranged spells, and they're not actually going to hit you with all their hey, I'm gonna pull you in and do all this crazy stuff. Just die in a big AoE.
Yep. Yeah. And what I'll also... And exactly, right. And the other thing is, against the Slayer, there are really good ways to stop that. And all it is you don't press your spacebar until maybe halfway through their rotation. Then you really screw them over. And I've been doing that, and that works out pretty well, because then I can escape pretty nicely. The Slayers can't follow up perfectly without, I guess, a certain situation occurring. But that's why it's been fun to... I've enjoyed Slayer, because I have to learn how to fight against them, and that's been really cool. But damn, this Clan Wars thing is way better than I thought. Also, okay, it is cross-server, which means they have cross-server capabilities, which means 99% we've been fighting arenas cross-server. I'm 100% sure of that, right? At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been fighting people from the other server, so that's why the arenas, and maybe even the dungeons, might be a little bit more populated. But we've seen how the other server is, too. I've seen it anyways on Twitch, and it's just as empty. So it makes me feel a little bit weird about the whole situation. We've talked about that a lot today. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I still really enjoy this game. I hope that it gets the launch that it deserves, and the attention that it deserves too, because I still think it's a lot better than these other games coming out. But I still might try Bless Unleashed, honestly. It's free anyways. Why not go and check it out, see what's going on, and compare and contrast?
Yeah, I'm down.
Especially, in the meantime, until Elion comes out officially, which I hope they move back the date. I don't want them to be launching the day after New World. That's gonna suck. Shooting themselves in the foot. Okay. Alright, so I'm winding down the stream. I appreciate everybody's been hanging out today. It's a really long stream, 12 hours, 15 minutes, so. But it's been a good day. I will stream tomorrow for about half the day. And then after that, I will call it, and that'll be done for the streams for Elion CBT2. And then I'll play a little bit at night as well, because we want to do this thing, right? We want to do a little bit of this, but I'll do that off stream just for fun and coordinate and talk without any problems. Clyde, I was actually streaming that all, so it's all documented on the internet.
Awesome.
Chat and voice was not streamed, so don't worry.
I didn't care.
Yeah, and maybe nobody else would have cared either, but I didn't do it. I just had music playing in the background while I talked, and I think that was fine. So yeah. See you guys tomorrow morning. Well, hold on, Clyde. You stick around.
Alright.
Yeah, chat and stream. Good day. See you guys then. Tomorrow in the morning. That's okay. All right, we get it. Everybody's cool.